In our previous video, we highlighted the importance of the harmonic phenomenon and the way in which it constituted the musical space. A musical sound is complex owing to, in part, its richness in harmonics. This perception of harmonics requires a very particular hearing acuity because they are faintly perceptible. We saw that the octave was the first interval created by the harmonic phenomenon. We are going to focus our attention on the first 8 sounds created by the first 3 octaves of the harmonic series. We can observe that after each octave, a division by 2 occurs, much like the principle of cell division. One of the unique characteristics of Western music is that it has gradually assigned a set frequency to each note, and this is done in relation to the tuning fork. Each pitch is a frequency, and it is expressed in hertz. Doubling the frequency is equivalent to going up 1 octave. Thus, the harmonic frequencies F, 2F, 4F, HF correspond to the same note heard in different octaves. The interval between H2 and H3 is called a fifth. H3 corresponds to the 5th degree of the major scale. Since twice 3F is 6F, then H6 corresponds to the same sound as H3, but an octave higher. The space in H4 and H5 defines the 3rd major interval. H5 corresponds to the 3rd scale degree of the major scale. Finally, the space between H4 and H7 introduces the interval of the minor 7th. H7 corresponds to the 7th flat scale degree of the major scale. As you can see, the harmonics of a sound correspond to an arithmetic progression. We insist on the importance of harmonics because they create a connection between the acoustic reality of the sound and the origins of tonal music. The first principle to remember is the octave phenomenon. Then the 5th interval, which engenders the cycle of fifths, the major scale, and the chromatic scale. Other important points: the appearance of the perfect major chord, and finally, what we call the dominant 7th, the 2 foundations of tonal harmony. But we'll return to that and talk about it soon.